Our pets give so much: love, laughter, exercise. We do everything we can to keep them happy and healthy, and we would never want to see them go hungry. But in these tough economic times, an increasing number of our neighbors in Contra Costa County are struggling to feed their animals. Sadly, some of our neighbors must face the unthinkable: let their pets go because they can no longer feed them.
Well, it's my cats and I right now, so they mean everything to me. In fact, there was a point at which I was thinking I might have had to take them to the pet drop and just say I can't afford to feed them anymore.
And so it's hard to come here, but I had to take care of my pets. And then what I've done is try to feed them the best I can. If I run out of food, and usually they give you canned chicken or something like that, I stretch it as far as I can go, and then try to make the bills stretch as far as they can go.
Animal shelters throughout the Bay Area have seen a dramatic increase in the last year in the number of pets surrendered, oftentimes because of the inability to feed the animal. Worse yet, some animals end up on the street.
I see them so much. It's dogs, cats, dogs digging through people's garbages, cats digging through garbage cans. That's heart-wrenching to see that. That means that they're scrapping to survive. They don't deserve to eat other people's garbage that might be covered with disease or ants or mold or something like that. I don't want to see an animal eat that stuff.
Tragically, some of the animals surrendered to the shelter or abandoned won't survive. Thankfully, there is help. The Contra Costa Humane Society, in partnership with the Food Bank of Contra Costa and Solano and Pet Food Express, launched the AniMeals Food Bank, a program that collects and distributes pet food to those who need a little extra help feeding their animals. Since AniMeals was launched, almost 9,000 pounds of pet food have been distributed to 520 families, ensuring that almost 1,200 pets have nutritious food each day. Before one bag or can of pet food can be delivered, however, AniMeals volunteers must locate, collect, inventory, store, and transport the pet food. The program depends entirely on private contributions of food, money, and volunteers to meet these logistical challenges. AniMeals needs your help to make sure that no one in Contra Costa County is forced to choose between feeding themselves or feeding their pets, or worse, facing the agonizing decision to give away a cherished member of the family because there isn't enough food.
Well, basically Dave Stegman's idea. He, called me up. We've known each other for a long, long time, and just said, we've got this idea of trying to help people who have pets and are in economically tough times, and wanting to know if we could serve as a venue for the AniMeals program to try and make contact with those people. And it was like, sure, there's no loss to us. We're basically giving him access to a site where low-income people are coming, and we know that those people are having a really tough time economically making ends meet, and we also know that many of them have pets that are an essential part of their life makeup. So it just seemed like a really good fit to make it work. And again, recognizing that those people have got pets, and they're not going to put their dog to sleep who's been with them for 12 years because they can't afford it. They need food for that pet. So it's not going to happen if we don't get the kind of support out that AniMeals is helping. The pet is so much a part of their life and kind of the fabric that holds the whole family together in many ways for them. So we're seeing people who are decisions I would never want to have to face. Things are tight. We have to make cuts here, is the story that you all hear from the top down. But how do you make cuts when it means that something that is an integral part of your family life, you can't just give away? You're not going to send your kids off. You're not going to do away with your pet. How do you do something when the essentials of what holds your family together are really under attack?
So when I came to Contra Costa Humane, there was a big missing piece, which we did a great job of adoption and spay-neuter and medical emergency for animals, but there was no human bond connection, nothing to the outside. And AniMeals was the perfect fit for that. The animal gets to be fed in a healthy way because we do a nutritional screen of the people and try to give them the right kind of pet food. And that pet then becomes healthier for a longer period of time because these people are just not economically in a position to go to a vet and have anything happen to their pet. So that pet may be endangered because of that. So they get a healthier pet, the pet gets a loving home, stays in a loving home, which is our ultimate goal. And thirdly, if that all would not happen, the animal would be let go. It would be heartbreaking for the family, but they have to make hard choices. That animal would be on the street. It would be endangered on the street. It would eventually be picked up by animal control, and it would go to the county shelter. And the county shelter does a great job of saving animals, but there is a percentage of animals that have to be euthanized.
Well, Dave Stegman brought the program idea to me last November. And we have an active program already where we feed shelter animals, rescue animals from our warehouse in San Leandro. This was kind of a missing component that was perfect for us to get involved in. And our customers love to get behind something really worthwhile and something really meaningful. So it was a great tie-in. We happen to be opening the Walnut Creek store at the end of November, which is about the kickoff time for AniMeals. So we combined it into a combination event with a grand opening and the AniMeals program. We got a great response. People's pets are so important to them. It's for many families, especially people in hard economic times, that's the one true thing they really have that is so meaningful to them. And to keep that pet and to be able to have that animal at home is huge. So you're not only helping the family keep a much loved family member in their home, you're helping the animal, again, stay out of the shelter, end up in a rescue group where that life's going to be, even if it ends up in a good home, still going to be torn apart, leaving the family that it's been with. And that's pretty traumatic. So you're doing good on a couple of big fronts, I think. I hope there's not a sense of complacency where people feel, gee, we donated once and it's okay, it's taken care of. This is an ongoing need, which is what we try to tell people here for the program. Yeah, we did it in November for the grand opening, for the big thing. That wasn't just it. That was to let you know that the need is there. The need's ongoing. I think the more other companies can do to network with this, that's the big key, is networking. Because Contra Costa Humane had already done a wonderful job getting this program out there. Now we've added our component to it for somebody else to jump in. A lot of things you get asked to help, but it's kind of far away. It's not close up. You don't see the benefit. This you do. This is right in your backyard, and you see the benefit every day.
So yeah, I'm very, very grateful for this program, and it was such a pleasant surprise. Thank you so much. And anybody who supports it.
I like the fact that when my cupboard is bare, the food is there.
I appreciate it. It helps me a lot.
I'd like to say God bless this program. With people who love their pets and need their pets for emotional stability, this is so important. It's really important because we do go without to feed our pets sometimes. We're not selfish people. We're just doing the best we can on what we got.
Please, be as generous as you can. Every contribution of time and money helps.